Guys, I'm gonna have to use the floor soon and open this up, so just
try and catch it.
Evie, I'm on now, okay?
Tell Josh to mess up. There's people over here. Just come. Put these in the coffer.
Hi guys, I'm here. I was going to do my live outside because, you know, I already had a boot camp in my home this morning and was hoping to get outside and let the kids eat, but it started raining. So I'm back in here and my house isn't quite organized, but that's okay. We'll manage. Work with what you have. Assalamu alaikum everybody, my name is Carly. If you've tuned in before, I am a personal trainer, physical education teacher. I also lead a couple of programs with regards to swimming, aqua fitness, boot camps, runners club, and so on. So I'm a registered nutritionist, and I would just like to let you guys know that today we are talking about nourishing the soul. We're talking about rest, stress and rest management. So there's a lot of different ways that we can tackle stress and rest and how we manage it. And a lot of the tips are really obvious, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of them before. Sometimes we just need to think practically, and sometimes we just need to think perhaps how do we do certain things. So for me, I know right now times can be stressful when you're stuck in your home. Like for me, this is not something that our family is used to at all. We're pretty on the go, probably too much on the go. However, what I'd like to say is that this has kind of brought us, you know, into an opportunity to have deeper reflection. And so I know if you're feeling anxious and you're feeling stressed because there's a lot going on. We're worried about finances right now. We're worried about health. We're worried about others. We're worried about what the future holds. We're worried for our children. We have a lot going on in our homes, and maybe we can't keep up with the cooking and the cleaning and all the messes that are taking place within our homes. So we need to make sure that we are figuring out ways to manage that. And sometimes it's simple steps such as breathing. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys may have heard of, you know, mindful breathing and so on and so forth. And it's something that I strongly urge you guys to recommend for you guys to practice doing. A lot of people, when they breathe with their chest upward, right? And instead of bringing the air down into their diaphragm and into their lower abdominal area, we tend to breathe like this. But if you ever look at a newborn baby and how they're breathing when they're sleeping, you watch their tummies go up and down and up and down. And that's something that I would like for you guys to learn how to practice doing consciously, not just in your sleep. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your hand on your lower abdominal area. Hang on one second. We're going to go somewhere else, okay? Okay, excuse me guys. Sorry. This is the stress I'm talking about, okay? So you're going to put your hand on your lower abdominal area right down by your hips, and I want you to just basically close your eyes. I'm going to just kind of walk you guys through what you should be feeling when you're learning how to belly breathe and breathe properly with the right technique so that you are in a calmer, more relaxed state. Okay, so what I want you to do is inhale through your nose, and I want the air to come all the way down here in your lower abdominal area so that you can feel your hand sort of push out like a Buddha belly, okay? So I want you to simply inhale, hold for 4, and then exhale through your mouth, count to 4, hold for 4, inhale again for 4. I want you to be able to push your hand out here. So right now my belly is out like I'm expecting a baby, although I'm not. And then you're gonna hold, and then you're gonna, and your belly's gonna go back in. Hold, inhale through your nose. You can see my hand expanding and coming towards the camera as I inhale. And you're now going to watch it as I exhale, go back inside. I want you to keep a long and tall posture while you're doing this, but I really would just like for you guys, whenever you have the time, to sit at home and inhale. Okay, bring the air all the way down through your diaphragm into your lower abdominal area. Hold it for 4 and exhale for 4. Okay, so you inhale for 4. You hold for 4, you exhale for 4, and you hold again for 4. So it's kind of like a square of 4. So the first one, we're gonna start here. Put your hand on your lower abdominal wall. This is where you're gonna carry the air down for those of you who just joined. We're gonna inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. And hold for 4. Inhale for 4. Watch my hand. Hold for 4. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Okay? This is something, it might seem silly, but honest to God, if you are somebody who suffers from stress or anxiety, this is a practice that I can guarantee you will help alleviate that. If you ever get anxious, sleep at night, and you're restless and you can't fall asleep, this belly breathing practice is phenomenal. There are some really good links and videos online on YouTube that demonstrate this in a more physical fashion, where they're laying down and they're showing you. I highly recommend you guys to tune into that. Now, the other thing that we need to think about is movement and exercise. So as you know, I've done an online exercise class with Nisa, Helpline. I do my different clients and classes online. Some of them have moved online, not everybody, but you know, it's at least somebody, and some people are benefiting from online training. I will be starting with a group of women from all over the world. It's a Facebook live page, a Facebook page that will run lives almost on a daily basis from 5 women from all over the world, so different flavors of exercise. So tune in for this page. It's called Strong Her, with H-E-R together. It's basically at-home workouts for women, and it's going to be really fun. So that's another laneway that is opened up for you guys in order for you guys to move at home. And so getting your heart rate up, getting your endorphins going, really decompresses the stress levels in your body. It also, again, it carries over into sleep. We're often stressed out if we're not sleeping enough. So we need to sleep more. We need to have the quality of our sleep enhanced. And when you are exercising on a regular basis, 3-4 times a week, possibly more if you have more time, even if it's 10 minutes a day, you're going to improve the quality of your sleep. You're going to improve your ability to fall asleep. Okay, so this is really important. This has a direct direct effect on moods and happiness and endorphins. It also has a direct effect on sleep, which conducts a lot of how you feel. Good sleep can change your life, just like not good sleep can change your life. Super important to move, okay? Some things for sleep that I highly recommend you guys do is to make sure that you are going to bed earlier, or at a time that you can make sure that you're going to get 7 hours of sleep minimum per day. Us women, honestly, I have yet to find many women who can survive on less than that, especially when you're mothers and you're pulled in 50 different directions several times a day, and you have so much going on up here. It's draining mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So 7 hours of sleep, whether it's 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. or 11 to 6, make sure you're trying to get 7 hours of sleep. Don't forget, we wake up in the night as well. So every time we wake up, that takes away from our hours of sleep. So make sure that you are getting a good 7 hours. And the other thing that I'd like to mention about sleep is if you're ever able, take a nap, even if it's just a power nap, okay? Even if it's just 5 minutes. There are days where I'm so exhausted that I don't even mind just shutting my eyes for 5 minutes, and I feel a recharge happen. So if it's 5 minutes, if it's 10 minutes, if it's 15 minutes, sometimes we'll just knock out for an hour, and that is okay. That's our bodies telling us we need to rest, because when we're sleeping, so much is happening in our bodies that is necessary to take place for us to recover, for us to heal, for us to stay young, for us to not age so quickly. This occurs during sleep. So we need to make sure, and we need to make sure we're not feeling guilty about taking this rest when and if our bodies need it. Okay? So I'd like to get into a little bit of a flow for you guys. This is more of just a stretch and flow type of sequence of movements that I hope can benefit you guys. It's still raining outside. I was going to do it outside. I hope that can benefit you guys. It'll relax you, and it'll make you feel stretched out. So it'll help you up here, and it'll also help you physically. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to step up here, and we're just going to go side to side. Really, I want your hands so that your palms are up. I want you to stretch out all through here. So your lats and your obliques, your rib cage, your arms and your triceps, a little bit of shoulders, push up through your palms, right? And now we're going to go to one side, 2, 3, and we're going to hold that, okay? From there, we're going to go around in a circle, nice and slow. I want you to make sure that you're engaging your core. Draw your belly button in towards your spine, okay? And now we're going to go the other side. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. And slowly go around here and up. Now relax your arms in a controlled fashion. What I'd like for you guys to do now is a little bit of, we tend to carry a lot of stress in our neck and our shoulder area, and I'd like to do some neck stretches. So what we're going to do first is we're going to very firmly, yet at the same time gently, grab this part of your head here, and you're going to pull it here. At the same time, you're going to drop this shoulder, okay? And you're just going to give that a little bit of a pull, and you're going to accentuate the stretch in the muscles, the trapezoids, which are back here as well. They're all sort of interconnected to the neck bones, okay? And then we want to go and do the other side, okay? So drop the shoulder, grab your head, and gently give that a pull. So we're going to release some tension, some tightness in the neck, okay? This is great for stress because we tend to hold and carry a lot there. Good. All right, now what we're going to do is this is really good for people who are always looking down at their screens. We want to loosen up this muscles in the front of your neck. So I want you to pull up your bottom lip. You're going to look silly, but pull it up. And I want you to tilt your head back. gently, and just hold that. So pull up your bottom lip. You're going to feel a beautiful stretch as you're holding that stretch all through the front of your neck. And this is something that we do not pay enough attention to. I want you guys to practice doing this throughout, to reverse and counter the posture that we normally hold looking down. So pull that lip up and hold. And now slowly come forward, opposite chin to chest, and hold that. Good. Come up, and now we're gonna hold our chin to our shoulder here, looking that way. While you're doing this, draw your belly button into your spine. Make sure that you are fully engaging your core to support your spine. Good posture, long and tall spine, shoulders retracted somewhat. Okay, middle, and now the other side. One side you might feel more tension than the other. That's perfectly normal. Happens in almost all muscles in our body. One leg's always tighter than the other. One arm's generally sometimes more tighter than the other. That's normal because we tend to overuse our strong side. And back to the middle. Now we're gently going to go side to side, just grazing our chin along our chest, shoulder to shoulder. Okay? Nice and slow. So we're getting a lot of tension out of our neck. Okay? These movements, they might seem minute, but they can change and they can enhance how you feel. Okay? Good. All right, let's do some shoulder rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3. So ladies, we're basically just trying to decompress some stress here through some stretching, especially in the area of our neck and shoulders where we tend to carry. Okay, I want you to open and close your arms. Your chest and back are stretching and contracting. Okay, all right. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go into a front lunge sort of position. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to have our knees back behind our toes. I'm going to back this up a little bit. Let me fix my camera. So we're going to go into a front lunge position whereby we can get a nice stretch through our legs and our torso. So we're going to inhale. Up, push up through your palms, okay? And I want you to pulse. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Okay, deep breathing. Hold that pose. Beautiful. Now what I'd like for you to do, if you can, is take your opposite elbow to your front knee and open up on one side. Beautiful. Now drop the other arm, open up on your other side. Wonderful. All right, and let's come up. Let's do the other leg, okay? So front lunge, knees, your front knee is behind your toes. The other heel is off the floor. You're gonna inhale up, push up through your palms, and pulse on the exhale. Hold that. You can reach back if you want to gain extra strength through here, or extra stretch, I should say, and strength. All right. Now opposite knee and elbow, and open up on one side. Beautiful. Now let's come back and go open up on the other side. Beautiful. Step up. Okay. Now we're going to try to go into this tree position. I really like this position. It's quite easy and it's quite comfortable. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your foot up on the inner part of your knee, and you are going to bring your hands together, okay? And you're going to hold this pose, okay? This is my injured ankle that's holding me right now, so it's not as strong as it once was. I'm way more wobbly, but I'm so much better. I could never put weight on it. All right. Deep breaths. All right, let's switch legs, okay? Palms together, and you can hold them over your head, and you can reach up, you can bring it down. Bring your belly button in towards your spine. Awesome. Okay, next what do we have? We are going to go down into a down dog, or upside down V is what I sometimes call it, position, like so. You're going to push through your hands. You are going to push through your hands. I think I'm going to go this way. Okay. You're going to push through your hands. You're going to push your head back towards your knees. You're going to drive your heels towards the floor. Okay. You're going to lift up. And then bring one leg through, like so. Let me flip around. Let's go back. I'm coming back to the position. I just want to position my camera. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys that one more time, okay? So we're in an upside down V. Okay, push your heels towards the floor. Push through your hands back. You're going to feel a beautiful stretch through your back, all the way down to your calves. Push your heels towards the floor. Then you're going to lift your right leg up. Hold. And then you're going to come through here. Right through to the front. Okay. Inhale. Exhale and go down. Head on the floor if you can. Come on back up. Back into the downward position. Push through your heels, push back here, left foot up, and then bring it through to the front, just like so, okay? So I'm sitting on this leg, okay? Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale up, beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna go into a little bit of a front lunge position, okay? So a runner's lunge almost, okay? So my hands are on the inside of my feet, my leg is up like so, okay? I'll show you from this angle, all right? And I just want you to hold that. And you can slowly pulse here, up and down with your hips and pelvis, okay? Good, let's go back to a plank. And then we're going to come back up with the other foot, okay? And we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Now what I'd like you to do is to come down onto the floor. Hands below your armpits. Inhale. Exhale and push up. Try to get your hips off the floor. Beautiful. All right, from there, we're going to come onto our knees and we're going to reach forward. Drop your forehead to the floor, sit back on your heels, widen your knees for a deeper stretch. I just want you to go back and forth. Awesome. And then roll up. This is just a slight amount of the sequence that you could do on a regular basis. I'm going to save this video and share it on the page, so you're welcome to do it anytime you like. If anybody has any questions or comments, please feel free. Also, be sure to join me on the Strong Her Together Facebook page. I will share it more on my In-Home Holistics page for free workouts from women all over the world. If you have any questions, you can ask me on my In-Home Holistics page or my personal account, which is okay. And it was really nice spending this time with you guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Saturday and enjoy your weekend, and try your best to just breathe. Okay, so inhaling and exhaling, drawing that air down towards your lower abdominal area is what you really want to focus on in times of stress. Remember, help and seeking help from Allah, and if you're breathing and you're making dua at the same time, I promise you right now you're going to relieve a lot of stress. Assalamu alaikum.